Hi, I'm here with Thomas Smale, the founder of FE International. We are very privileged to have him here at our bootcamp, and he just shared some really incredible knowledge about the website deals that he has been doing over the last few years, incredible growth in your company. But what I'd like to talk about now is actually some of the insights that you gave us around growing a website, because that's what a lot of us are trying to do, grow those websites to build assets so that we can one day sell. So in terms of growing a website, a lot of people make it very complicated. Can you give us your insights about some of the essences of getting a website from that maybe 5-figure level up to that 6-figure level?
Yeah, so I think firstly, a lot of people really do overcomplicate it. They think that a big business must have more complex, really fancy, clever systems. The reality is that the bigger the business, generally the cleaner, simpler, and easier the processes are. So the first thing to realize is once you have a system that works to make $1 or $100, you can repeat that 10, 100, or 1,000 times over. And that's what really successful businesses do. They don't do 10 completely different things every day in a completely different way. They do the same thing and they do it 10 times or 100 times. So a lot of people think you need new ideas. Yes, you need to come up with new content ideas, but you don't necessarily need to reinvent the wheel every day.
Yeah.
So more content, do it on a consistent basis. It doesn't have to be any more complex than that.
Yeah, well, actually, one of the examples you gave, and you're talking about businesses that are 6 and 7 and 8-figure businesses valuation, and they're working on spreadsheets.
Yeah, exactly. Like people think you have to have like a fancy system or like a good software product or anything like that. Yes, those things can help you, but you can also do things with an Excel sheet.
Yeah, and that's very inspirational. I found that really interesting. So you see a lot of deals coming across your table. Is there any specific structures of businesses that you've seen? Like, is there a difference between content and e-commerce? And you do a lot of SaaS as well.
Yeah.
Do you see differences in valuation there?
Yeah, so there were 3 main business models. Content businesses, so like affiliate, blog, things like that. E-commerce, that might just be selling on Amazon, that might be their own store, like using Shopify or something like that. And then SaaS businesses. Generally speaking, e-commerce and content businesses are similar valuation-wise. SaaS is slightly higher. The reason SaaS and software businesses are higher, usually they have recurring revenue, which e-commerce businesses don't have. So if you have, for example, a blog and you're charging people like a membership fee, that could be worth just as much as a SaaS business because you've got the recurring revenue.
Perfect.
Buyers like to see that recurring nature. So you might be promoting on a content business like an affiliate network that pays you, I know it might be $10 every month for someone you refer. So if you can find affiliate programs like that, you can get high valuations for content businesses. Okay. So yeah, generally people pay a premium for recurring, hence why SaaS generally sells for more.
That's really interesting. So if you do have a content business, if you're building a content business, being able to get that consistent recurring income, if you can monetize like that, that will add to your valuation.
Yeah, it's great. And it also helps you like running your business day to day. You know exactly how much you can spend in the next month on your business. If you're relying on ads and you know you might make, well, you don't know, you might make 5K or 10K, you're probably only going to invest like 4K to be safe. But if it's subscriptions, you know for a fact you're going to make 6, then you can spend 6 if you want to reinvest everything.
Well, that was another really interesting point you made about reinvesting. So I think that some of us get a little bit too short-sighted in terms of we want the cash, and that's fine, but if you want a good big valuation and you want it to go quickly, so you've seen some businesses that have just had phenomenal growth.
Yeah.
We're talking from tens of thousands to tens of millions within 2 or 3 years. So you were saying the key to that is that reinvesting.
It is reinvesting, yeah. And you do have to make a personal decision how much you can afford to reinvest, but generally speaking, if you want to build a really big business, so 7, 8, maybe even 9 figures, reinvesting is super important. That's assuming you're not already rich or you don't have outside funding. And most people we work with don't have a $10 million trust fund and they don't have $10 million from a venture capitalist. It's their own money, so reinvesting is key. And then if you do the same things over and over, every single month, and you know they work, over time you'll start to see compounding benefits.
Compounding. It was very exciting to see some of the deals you showed us. So we're really grateful for you being here, and thank you so much for sharing your insights with us.
Cool, thanks very much.
Awesome.